Hi everyone, it's me, Alna. Let me know if you can hear me. It's been a while since I've been here. And just let you know, my name is Alna from twinsmommy.com, and I'm the owner of this Facebook group. And I thought today I would come in to show you some great blog post ideas for your niches. Now, I did have a thread down there, and you guys commented on all your blog niches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the first two that started, which was Christy, who did time management and organizational niche, and Pavunish, who did parenting teens. So we're going to talk about those topics. So I know a lot of you are parenting blogs. Some of you might even do some organizing and time management types of posts, self-care for moms. So I thought those would be the two niches that I would focus on. I'll try to do both of them, but it might take some time for me to do one of them. My process, I'm not going to show you the complete process because it might be boring and it could take a long time. Usually for me, it takes up to 45 minutes to find at least 8 blog post ideas. So I don't want to bore you with my process. So I'm going to speed it up. I'm going to do sort of like the top layer of my process to help you figure out your blog content plan for at least for 1 month. I like to go month by month within that quarter of a blog of your yearly blog plan. I don't like to look too far into the future unless it's huge projects like creating a course is always in the back of my mind, and things like that. Maybe some networking opportunities and stuff like that. But I do, when I think of my content for all my blogs, I think of it as a month by month basis. And so I suggest you do something similar to that when you have some time to sit down and think of some blog post ideas. All right, so I take it from a heart that you guys can hear me. That's awesome. And I apologize that I haven't been in this group as heavily as I would like to. I do love getting to know you guys, and I'm helping you as much as possible. I did have some health issues with my son, and so he is doing much better. And thank you so much for your concerns and offering any kind of help with what was going on with him. You can find more on my Twins Mommy blog Facebook page. It's Twins Mommy blog if you want to know more what happened. All right, so as I was saying, I'm going to share with you my blog topic process for 2 niches. So I'm going to start with actually parenting teens, which is, and I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, Pavunish. I know I've seen you post in this group and in another group that we both belong to about your struggles with finding the right type of content, the right type of landing freebie on your landing pages to attract parenting who parent teens. I don't know how big the niche is, so why don't we just dive deep into this as sort of with new eyes to see where we can go from here, okay? So I'm just going to, gosh, it's been such a long time since I used Ecamm. So let me just, okay. So that's what I'm looking at right now. All right. So what we're going to do, let's go into my demo site. So we're going to be using a couple of tools. The first one I'm going to use is Keywords Everywhere. And that allows you to look at the monthly search terms on what you put into Google. So I'm going to just put parenting, teens. And I just want to get an idea of what's going on here with that search term. Okay, so parenting teens, I mean, it's for a whole type of niche, it's low. But as far as creating content, I don't know if we can go broader. I know parenting by itself is a broader niche. We'll have more searches. So as long as you use that term parenting on your blog as your brand, and then niche down for teens, you might have a better boost in traffic. So if I just typed in parenting, so something like even parenting styles is 18,000 searches. So, thinking about your whole brand that way to maybe broaden your niche as far as parenting styles and then niching down that way. And you can definitely use these types of ideas for your teen, like for parenting teens. So like even parenting quotes, you can niche that down for parenting teens. So something like this is what I would be doing. I would go here and just to get some ideas of where can I fit my content. So, these are amazing parenting quotes. They'll make you a better parent. This can apply to any timeline of your child. It could be for, new parents. It could be for toddlers. It could be for school age parents, and then teens and so on. So, this might be a good type of blog post idea for you because it does get searched heavily. The competition is low, meaning that, there aren't people paying for this keyword. But you don't want that to be your only factor. You do want to look at the blogs that are on the first page. Are they popular? Momtastic. So what I would do is I would click on a post that is in as far as the type of blogger. If I'm a mom blogger, I'm going to look at other mom blogs. And I'm going to type this into her blog, just the blog name here. Oh, that's funny. It has a .ca. I'm just going to wipe this out and see if what it takes me to. Looks like Momtastic is like this huge site like Pop Sugar and things like that. Okay. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go to Similar Web. Similar Web is another free tool that you can use to look at the traffic of blogs. So you can go and see where are they getting their traffic sources? Are they getting it mostly from direct, from email, from social, things like that? And it will tell you, it gives you sort of a snapshot of the views that they get every month. So I'm going to just type that in. And I apologize that this is a little bit slow. Whenever I do lives, everything slows down a little bit. Okay. So it's still working its way. Sometimes it will not give you an overview because that tells me that they're not at the threshold of what Similar Web is. And I think the threshold might be like 50,000 page views. I'm not quite sure. And they just changed this like within the last year or so, because before that I could find blogs that were brand new on Similar Web and see their traffic. But what's nice is you can still see their traffic sources. So everything is direct right now. They're not getting heavily searched on Google. They're not really utilizing social very well. It doesn't look like they're getting any subscribers, meaning that maybe they don't even have an email set up. And no backlinks yet because people aren't referring them. So this is a fairly new blog, but as you can see, they are, I'm in demo. When I pull up that keyword, they are ranking for that. So that tells me that that's something that you can write about Pavunish and other parenting blogs that you can write about parenting quotes. And what's so great is that this aligns very nicely with Pinterest. Pinterest is very visual. If you can create some graphics like these here that you see, the parenting quote graphics, put them on your blog, a couple of them, and then make a pin out of these quotes, you will get traffic quickly. You'll get high engagement on Pinterest, right? Because it's a visual thing. Now, you can even go and not make them so like a vector image. You can go more into like actual having people look at the quotes that are on Pinterest to see how they style them, and then make a similar theme to that. I personally would use a photo. That's just me. But maybe this is like how you do quotes on Pinterest and Instagram and things like that. So again, when you're thinking about your topic, Pavunish, I want you to search on using keywords everywhere to see if it's possible for you to write about that, and you can rank for that. Now, when we go back to parenting quotes, let's look at the user intent now. Okay, we're going to use the user intent just to make sure that the type of post that you want to create aligns with what people are searching for. It looks like this top post that Google is showing me as a feature snippet is a list type of post. They want a resource type of post of all types of parenting quotes. Here's 40 parenting quotes, 17. So you can see these are list posts. Now, usually when you think about ranking, you think about the value your post has. And most likely when you have a high list post, you're having a more value than a post that has lower, like a lower list number. But as you can see, that's actually a Pinterest one. Those are Pinterest too. The ones that have higher, Pinterest itself is not gaining a lot of Google love. It's links to their platform, right? So Google is deprioritizing their ranking a little bit on Google. But you can see that, so you can compete with this. You can compete with the top here. So I would do something similar to this. Like, I wouldn't go bust out to make 100, but if you really want to work on it and make it a really, really, really good resource post, I would do my best to try to make it a high list type of quotes. Okay, so this could be a goal for one of your blog posts in the month. Or it could be a goal for a quarter. So you can take the time to round up these quotes, create the graphics, maybe even get some contributors in a section about their favorite teen parenting quote or how that quote helped them. Okay, so that's like a big beefy resource post that you can do, or you can just do a straight up, 10 parenting quotes that can help your teens through a rough day or something like that. Okay, so that's one type of post that you can do, and you can look at keywords everywhere. So I would categorize that as a roundup post. Another type of post you want to start thinking about is a how-to post. People are searching for how to do certain things. Okay, but I'm new to parenting teens niche. I'm new to all this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a blog. I'm going to actually go to a different platform here, and I'm going to type in parenting teens. What I want to do now is I want to start looking at other blogs in my niche, but that are not on the same level. They don't have the same traffic. They're influencers. They're bigger blogs. They might be magazine type of blogs, things like that, and look at their content. So I know Aha Parenting is a huge site. They do webinars. They do a lot of free training. They have a lot of resources out there. And it looks like they do have a section on their blog for teens. I would look at this blog and a couple other blogs to see what's going on. What type of content are they writing about? Because most likely they have the same type of audience that you do, right? So just without even looking at this, if I had a teen, my biggest concern would be safety and online safety, things like that would, and then behaviors. Those would be important topics for me to write about. And it's okay to keep writing about that over and over and over again. Okay. You want to carve that go-to place as a parenting teen blog. Okay. So, talking about staying connected, certain types of discussions to have before college. Those are all great types of topics that you can go into keywords everywhere and see, well, are they high ranking? Do they have a lot of searches? So heading to college, that might be something to think about. So we can go prepare teen college. Let's see. Prepare your teen. How to prepare a teenager for college. It's not getting a lot of search volume here. Okay, so when I find an idea that I like, that I would want to write about, but it's not getting heavily searched, what I will do next is go into Pinterest to see if maybe this is something that's talked about more on Pinterest. So let's go to Pinterest and let's see if we can, if this is a popular topic. I'm just going to plug in the keyword, which maybe won't help me, but let's just see. Okay. All right, so first of all, I'm not seeing any tiles in here, which tells me that it's not a high popular topic, but I do have a lot of words here. So I'm just going to put teen. Okay. Teenager. Teenager college. Okay, schools. So I have one tile It's not highly popular on Pinterest to talk about school getting, like getting your teen ready for college. But it is a post. Not every post that you write has to be the winner for Pinterest traffic and the winner for Google. It is your blog, and if you want to write about it, then go ahead. This would be something that I would consider writing about. That might be more for like a budget. It would lean into budgeting and things like that. But what I did see when I was typing in teenager was bedroom ideas. Girl bedroom ideas and boys bedroom ideas. Now that's something that would be a cool post to write, because you're going to get that visual on Pinterest with those ideas. And you can feature other blogs or other ideas from other blogs about teenage bedroom ideas. So if I go here, let's see if that's teenage bedroom ideas. Now that's highly searched. Here we go. So through my process here, as you're noticing, I found another idea that, clicks all the bells and whistles here that I would consider writing about. I would also write about schools and getting your teen ready for college. That could be a how-to guide. I still find value in that. And if you do a little bit of research and digging, you might find some actual keywords around that topic, but I just don't have that time right now with you guys. But I would search a little bit more for that. But here's another winner about teenage bedroom ideas. And you can break that down in your post for girl bedroom ideas and boy bedroom ideas. All right. And that would do well on Pinterest, and it would do well here, although, it's highly competitive. But that's to say that you can't write about it. I would still write about it. I have on Smart Mom Ideas nursery room ideas, and I'm pretty sure I'm not on page 1 for that. Yeah, nursery ideas. That's highly competitive, but I wrote about it anyways because it did well on Pinterest for me. Okay. So those are the things that you need to consider when you're creating blog topics. So we have a roundup post that we talked about. That parenting quotes was a roundup. How-to was the college. And then a how-to could also be this bedroom ideas, how to create such and such, a teenager bedroom, or some bedroom ideas that you can create, things like that could be based on a how-to. Another type of post that you want to incorporate in your month is an affiliate type of post. Now that bedroom ideas can be a perfect affiliate based post. So you can link to your Amazon products for, bedroom decor, sheets and little items and things like that. Okay. So you want to start plugging that post in with affiliate links. And then another type of post that you can think about is the whole growing your email. If that's your goal, you want to create a post to grow your email list as well. So I believe, did we go here to talk about, no, we didn't. Winscribe here. Here. So again, going back to another blog, looking at their content to get more ideas. Connecting with your teen. I thought there was one about safety. I'm going to just research like safety, teen safe. That must be a platform or something. Teen online safety. This type of content internet safety tips is more general. This type of content might work in sort of in the moment type of content, because I know there are certain apps like I think for a while back there was that Musical.ly app, and so when you're in this niche, look at media, look at news on TV, look at what's going on around you. And if they're talking about a certain thing within your niche, you can write about it. So, and we'll talk about that when I talk about Christy's niche in organizing and time management. But I believe there was something with Musical.ly. I don't know how to spell it. It's an app. I think it's an app. Here, what parents need to know about Musical.ly. So how do you spell that? There's two L's. Okay, so the app itself is highly searched. So again, using this term, if it's still relevant, I mean, I'm not in this niche. I have 6-year-old twins, so I'm not worried about this. So I don't know what's going on if this is still relevant. But if you find a certain app on YouTube that people are talking about, and then, there's some safety issues around it, then I would write about that. And then I would create some kind of freebie checklist for parents that need to know about that. I do remember in our group that I did share something, and Lorraine also shared something about the top safety apps, or the apps that right here. Yeah, I did this. And so something like this would be handy for me, is if you create a freebie on the types of apps that parents need to know. Like, I always go back to this because this is the type of post that I would like to read and have that resource. And so you can grow your email list by, sharing a couple of these apps, and then have the freebie saying, here are, 30 more apps that you need to know about and be aware of. Download your list right now, kind of thing. That one might be a great freebie for you to grow your email list for your audience. Okay. So those are things that I would consider in your niche. Pravunish, I don't know if you asked any questions. I see some comments here. Hey, everyone. Hi. I hope that was good. Those are a couple ideas that you can, at least four or five I gave you, that you can go back and then, rinse and repeat kind of thing, and create more blog posts so that you can get at least 8 if you want to do 2 times a week kind of thing. All right. Oh, people are going to watch this later. Thanks. All right. So the other blog topic that I want to share with you right now is Christie's, which is time management and organization. So I feel like a lot of people in this group, at least have a section on their blog about that. And if it's your main theme, that's great. But those are the same tactics that I would use. So when I go back to here to demo, I don't know if let me go here. First of all, again, I want to find the top blog in the organizing niche. I had a hard time because I don't know what the top blogs are. Maybe they're more like bigger, like magazine sites or things like that. So I couldn't find anything. So I had to type in organizing mom blog just to get something. I checked out both of these. I think Organized Mom, yeah, this one doesn't get a lot of traffic. I checked her in Similar Web and I didn't get anything. But that's fine. Again, you can, peruse just to get some ideas. I mean, I wouldn't steal her ideas, but I would get just, a general idea. And what's so nice is that when you go back, you can see like what people search for. This can also help you get some ideas in your organizing niche. And I know in Pinterest, Pinterest is more on planners and printables, things like that will do well. So if we go to organization printables, I'm wondering if there's a different term for that. It doesn't look like it's highly searched in Google, but I'm sure it's searched on Pinterest. So if we go to Pinterest, printables here. Great. So yes, this is a huge niche on Pinterest, as I figured. And so this is something that you want to dive into in your content, Christy, for organizing, is having those resources to help you grow your email list, but also that can help grow your Pinterest traffic by making sure that you're incorporating these types of words in your blog post. And you can segment those blog posts and have an organizing printable for your bills, an organizing printable for school. I mean, this is timely. You can have this post right now, and by the fall, hopefully it'll ramp up and get you some traffic. So I would look at this and create a blog post for like almost each of these tiles. And then you can have several pins. Now the pins on these, as you can see, I mean, they're highly, like visual. They have a lot of pictures of these printables. So you can definitely use stock photos. I'm saying that you can't, but it does seem like, these people are using their own images. So that's something to consider when you are in this organizing niche, Christy, is to have like those real pictures, and then you can promote it in a nice pin. I would also look at the top pins here and see how they're framed and do something similar. Maybe having a similar type of font, looking at the colors. There's a lot of like greens and pinks here, green and pink, pink. There's some blue here. Those are things to consider too when you start creating pins or alternate pins if it doesn't fit your brand colors. All right, so as I was saying before with the parenting teen niche, look at what's trending right now. And what's trending right now is is it the Corey method? Conmari. Sorry. Is it Conmari? Yes, Conmari or organization. Now, in Google, it doesn't look like it's highly searched, but I'm pretty sure it's really searched here. Conmari. Why am I not saying this right? Conmari. The Conmari Folding is highly searched out of like all of the Conmari keywords out here. So click on that and keywords everywhere, and then you can get a lot of related keywords. I would do a post on this, and I would even go as far as creating a video. Okay, and then that can you can share that on YouTube. You can share that on Pinterest even, having this video. So I would have a post about this, and then I would also create content around this. The Conmari folding pants post, folding towels post, folding t-shirts. I mean, now this is all open up to highly searched items. Okay, so I would consider writing about this type of topic in your organizing niche. Okay. And what's so great is that it fits the roundup type of blog post idea, and it fits the how-to type of idea, and even an affiliate post as well. Okay, so this whole niche can fit a lot of different types of blog posts. So what I'm basing this off of is, as a blogger, you want to have a blog post that's a roundup style blog post that can be a roundup of resources, or you can ask people to contribute to a roundup. You should have a blog post of that, not every month, but at least part of your blog plan in each quarter. How-to or ultimate guides are essential to build that foundation on your blog. So having a couple of those how-to types of blog posts are really helpful for your audience to know what you stand for on your blog. And then you want to do affiliate-based type of post, so adding those Amazon products, and then a post to help you grow your email list. And so that's creating a blog post and then a related freebie. Okay, so a freebie that's related to that blog post that you wrote. You want to have that type of blog post, and you can do that every month to help you grow your email list. All right, so someone asked, what SEO tool are you using? Sorry, I happened to be late. So it's called Keywords Everywhere. Okay, so if you go to Keywords Everywhere, you can download it. It's a Chrome extension. So every time you Google something, it will show you underneath the volume, the competition, and how much the cost per click, so what people are paying for. And then it has the related keywords on the side here and what people search for. So this gives me a lot of great ideas for my blog posts. And then I sort of align that with Pinterest traffic to see if I can get Pinterest traffic and potentially ranking on Google. I use this as a reference. It doesn't mean that you will rank for these keywords, especially if you're a brand new blogger. right? It takes time to build that foundation. It takes time to build backlinks. It takes time to have those resources on your blog and to have those page views, right? To start getting any kind of traffic from Google. But I mean, I would use that as sort of a reference. You know that this term is highly searched. You know that on Pinterest it's highly searched. So why not create a blog post around that, right? Like it just makes sense for me. You want to have the highest ROI for the time that you're doing this, and for a lot of us, it's only a couple hours a day, if that. So that's something to consider. All right, so I'm gonna let you be. Oops, what am I doing here? Where am I? Hi. No. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. All right, everyone. I hope that was helpful. I know there's a lot of blog niches in this thread, so use the tactics that I showed you. So I use keywords everywhere in Pinterest, looking at other blogs to get those ideas, and think of what's happening and trending right now that you can write a blog post about that and how you can fit that into your content plan. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know. But I hope this little strategy helped you. And make sure to take a look at my content master class that I have. The link is in here. And that will help you align your content with the right type of audience to grow your traffic. And so I feel that's sort of the beginner of what you need so that you can apply this strategy the right way. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being with me. Have a great week. Bye.